The African Cup of Nations is underway and it is hitting Liverpool pretty damn hard. But in the spirit of the great competition, we are going to today undertake our first rebuild of 2022. This is a Liverpool African only rebuild. Pretty self-explanatory, but we have to win the Champions League with the club from Northern England using only players from the continent of Africa. I point that way, I don't know which way Africa is compared to where I am right now, but let's get into it. The objective of this series is to take a team to Champions League glory. All games barring the Champions League final will be simulated. The jump-in feature cannot be used during simulations. And a warning, don't get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. So here is the default Liverpool starting 11 that we have, and you can already see players like Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, you've got Matip, all these guys in the starting 11 that are African players. On the bench, you've got Naby Keita. There is going to be work for us to do if we want to make this squad a competitive African-only side, but we've got a pretty good base. Also, it is so good to be back making content on YouTube again. Took 2 weeks off over the New Year's period, had a great time going to the beach with friends, went to the Ashes in Sydney, went down to Melbourne for a Wanderers away day, had a pretty fun time off, but we are back. We are in the grind for 2022, and I'm not going to say too much, but there is a life-altering change, fingers crossed, happening very, very soon, which I can't wait to tell you guys about. Also, it may be a new year, but old mate Huzbullah returns once again. It hurt to do this, but I am transfer listing every single player in this Liverpool squad that is not African. It hurt putting players like Van Dijk, Firmino, even the club captain Jordan Henderson on the list, but it is a means to an end, and it's a necessary evil. And yep, here come in all the upset player chats wondering why I transfer listed them. It is a cult hero out of the club as Big Cock Divock is out of the club and off to RB Leipzig. There was only one African keeper that I wanted to go in for, arguably the best goalkeeper in the world last season, Edouard Mendy, the Senegalese shot stopper, joining us from Chelsea for 50 mil. Going all out, might just build an all Senegalese team, but Koulibaly is the newest addition to the back line here, 86 rated, gonna link him up with Joel Matip, £55 million from Napoli. It was only right, I mean I had a few transfer offers from other clubs for Oxlade-Chamberlain, but it's only right that we sell him back to Arsenal for 13.8 mil. And Nathaniel Phillips is off to Brentford. Wolverhampton with a massive addition to their squad. Might not have been the smartest move because that's going to make Wolves a tougher opponent in the Premier League now, but it is good because we get £67 million for the Brazilian centre forward. Every instinct as a career mode player told me not to do this, but Joe Gomez, he's English, he's not African, he's headed now to Real Madrid, and that hurt to do. Gonna get a striker into the squad now. There's a few decent African strikers in there, but we are headed to Morocco, signing Youssef En-Nesyri for £56 million from Sevilla. I wonder if me saying Sevilla has triggered Liverpool fans after the Europa League final all those years ago. Funnily enough, over the New Year's break, I read an article about how Liverpool are trying to sign Kessie on a free transfer now that his contract is expiring in real life, but unfortunately, we couldn't get him for free, but we brought him to Anfield nonetheless. Frank Yannick Kessie joining us from AC Milan. Oh, you naughty, you teasing me, you naughty. No way am I sending Salah to Chelsea. Back to Chelsea as well. I've seen what you've done to him in the past, Chelsea. I'd rather send him back to Fiorentina or Roma. Again, this was absolutely painful to do. This hurt the soul to do. But it definitely helped our back pocket. £140 million in for Trent Alexander-Arnold. That is massive money. Again though, we sell him to Man City, which might hurt us down the line. Luckily though, there is a very worthy replacement in Hakimi, as the Moroccan right back is going to join us from PSG for 88.7 mil. Just trying to build out an absolutely ridiculous side here in Season 1. We are selling players left, right and centre and signing them left, right and centre. Another defensive midfielder coming across, this time from the Premier League. It is Ndidi joining us from Leicester City. And breathe. Oh my God. £388 million spent on players from the continent of Africa £300 million of players not from Africa out of the club. Let's go look at the starting 11 now. We have absolutely transformed this side. However, though, the side is not eligible to win the rebuild at the moment. Robertson needs to go. We need to get a new left back, an African left back into the squad. Also want to upgrade the midfield a little bit. Naby Keita does fit the mold, but I want to get somebody that is higher rated as a midfielder. We are in the Champions League here, Group B of the Champions League, and we all know from real life this season, it is the group of death. Atletico Madrid, FC Porto, AC Milan. Let's see if the AC Milan rebuild, the African rebuild, can get the job done. Top of the league, baby. Africa on top. Let's go. And in the round of 16, we are going to be versing Inter Milan. That is going to be a massive, massive challenge. Of course, the goal has to be qualification back into the Champions League every season from here on in. That is the standard that Liverpool have set for themselves anyways. We need to be pushing not just for a top 4 finish, but a top of the league finish. Kicking off the January transfer window with a massive player departure though. It is club captain, well, now former club captain, Jordan Henderson, off to PSG for £28.4 million. Just because we had a crazy opening window does not mean I'm taking my foot off the gas here in January. As a Fulham fan, this one hurt. Harvey Elliott, the wonder kid sensation himself, is signing with Lille. I want to get as much money as I humanly can, and unfortunately that means getting rid of Harvey Elliott. I have not been able to sell Andy Robertson at the moment, but I am still bringing in an African player, an African left back, so that the squad can be eligible this season. It is the Algerian left back, Rami Ben Sabani. I don't know why it was so. Ben Sabani. That's like, has anyone seen the Bean movie where it's like, Ben Sabine? Anyways, we're signing Rami Ben Sabine. He has been an absolute baller in real life for Liverpool this season, but Diogo Jota, the FIFA esports extraordinaire himself, is off to Leicester City. Just going to continue bolstering this squad and reserves, however. Getting a bit of a future-proofed option as well. Admin Tapsoba is joining us here for £54 million. And Thomas Partey is going to be joining us here from Arsenal for £38.5 million. That is another good addition for the starting lineup. I'll probably try. I need to go see how long it's going to take, but I think I'll try converting him into a centre midfielder. Again, just future-proofing the squad, getting the starting 11 on point for future years. Patson Daka, the latest player into the club. All right, lads, that is the window done and dusted, and it is now time for the Champions League knockout rounds. We have Inter Milan on the road for the first game. We need a big result under our belts. It's the first simulated game of 2022. Can we set the year off on a right foot? Yes, we do. It is a 2-0 win. Salah and Daka. Let's go. This kid might not be anything decent, but we are going to sign Dadu, the South African midfielder from our youth academy. May as well sign him in and just see what happens. It is a 2-0 advantage for us here though, ladies and gentlemen. Our first game at Anfield in the rebuild that we're watching through. If we bottle this, I am going to be quite upset. We're going to get into it here. The second leg, and oh my god, Ben Sabine is going to get us through to the Champions League quarterfinals. We bottled the 2-0 lead, but we get the win in the 77th minute. This is not what I wanted. I mean, the Champions League quarterfinals are going to be a challenge regardless of who you are versing. But PSG, Messi, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, and now Jordan Henderson and Wijnaldum. This is, Lord have mercy. Lord have all the mercy on our souls. On the road here for the first leg, just like how we had it against Inter Milan a couple minutes ago. But I am nervous. The tone has shifted. We need a big result here. We're going to simulate it against PSG. And it is another 2-0 win. Patson Daka off the bench and scores 1 minute after. Mo Salah scores in the 42nd minute. That is, this is poetry in motion. So we are 2-0 up here. We were 2-0 up against Inter Milan in the bloody first leg, or the first semi-quarterfinals, no, round of 16. New year and I still can't string a sentence together, but we have a big game here. 2-0 up. Do not bottle it again. We're going to simulate it, Oh my, we bottled it again. But in the 102nd minute, it is Hakimi getting us through to the Champions League semi-finals. We need to be a lot more clinical. Oh my god. Remember at the start of the rebuild when I sold Trent Alexander-Arnold, how I was ruining that I did that? And I thought it might cost us down the line? Well, look who we're versing in the Champions League semi-finals. None other than Manchester City and presumably, Trent Alexander-Arnold. It is a change up here though, lads, as we have the first leg up first, which I hope it means we don't bottle it again, but I hope it means that we still get the 2-0 lead in the first leg. Alright, let's get into it here as we take on the Citizens. I'm cautiously anxious this entire rebuild, but we are going to simulate it, and the scoreline, it's a 2-2 draw. It's okay. We had a very good last half an hour there. Ben Sebastian and Enesri both getting on the scorer's sheets. João Cancelo with a red card there for Man City. It is all alive and still to play for here in the second leg. Also, to avoid any calamities come Champions League semi-final or final time, Loris Karius is out of the club on a free transfer. Not too bothered about that one. If we manage to get ourselves through to a Champions League final here in season number 1 using Liverpool's African side, I'm going to be one very happy customer. But we have a lot of work to do here as we travel across to Manchester. Not a short travel, but it is a job that we have to get done. Travelling down to Manchester, taking on City at the Etihad Stadium. We're going to simulate the second leg. Oh my god! Oh my god! 4-0. Just maybe playing the home leg first and the away leg second is exactly what we needed in this rebuild. We have gone off. It kind of upsets me that Thiago scored and Thiago came off the bench. But it is what it is. We still win 4-0. And we get ourselves through to a Champions League final. So it is a replay. I'm lucky we're getting rid of Loris Karius. I've got to make sure I don't put him in the squad for this game. But it is Liverpool versus Real Madrid in the Champions League final of season number 1. Taking a look around the grounds at the other results, it is AC Milan coming out as Europa League champions. Athletic Bilbao have won the Conference League. We finish 3rd in the Premier League. We do qualify for next year's Champions League if we can't get the job done here against Real Madrid. But I would have rather been top of the league and made things just looking extra awesome. Meanwhile, at the bottom of the table, it is Crystal Palace, Watford and Southampton all getting relegated. Aston Villa have won the FA Cup over Watford, and we add a Carabao Cup to the trophy cabinet. The African-only team getting some silverware finally. So here we go, lads, taking a look at the squad report. I just want to point out quickly as well, which you can see in a couple of the non-African players, that they did get a few appearances throughout the season, whether that be coming off the bench or through simulations and injuries. But the most important thing is that only our African players started during the Champions League. But some of the stats across the board here have been absolutely insane. We are into the Champions League final of season number 1, which we have not done for a long time. Can we get the job done in season 1 with the African Liverpool side? It's my first game of FIFA in about 2.5 weeks. It's my first game of FIFA for 2022. Let's see if we can set the tone for a successful year and complete the rebuild with Liverpool. Champions League final time, baby. Okay, let's go. Playing it around here. See if we can start the FIFA year off on the right track, getting a dub under our belts. Good ball through. Mane, look at the space. Mane. Let's go. Oh my god. I said I wanted to start the FIFA year off on the right foot. But that's the best way possible. Mane gives us the lead. What, 2 minutes into the game? It's defending. We've got the lead, but I would not want to blow it. Benzema. Bit of space. What's his dribbling? He's going to take the shot. Get it out. It forces a big save out of Mendy. It's still alive here, but he's offside. He's offside. Okay, sweet. Good block there from them, to be fair. See that space out wide for them. We're just holding the space there with Matip. Matip. They go for it. Oh my god. That's like a carbon copy of what happened a few minutes ago. Thomas Partey. I'm happy I converted him to a centre midfielder. He's been pretty good all year for us. Going back there to Partey. Thomas Partey going back there. And Nesri going back again. And it's 2-0. I thought I stuffed that up. Honestly, I thought I stuffed up the opportunity about 3 times. But Thomas Partey doubling our lead here in the Champions League final. The thing that has me worried... Hold up, let's focus up. Let's focus up. Can we get another goal here before half-time? Thomas Partey going through to Mane! Is he offside, or did they just blow the whistle in the worst time possible? For our sake, I really hope that he was offside. We've got the 2-0 lead here. But given how we've gone against holding 2-0 leads in the playoffs, I'm a little worried, but making it 3, he would make it... That's like making it 3-0 would make me a lot more comfortable. That's a ripper of a ball. Please tell me he's offside. It's Hazard. Hazard going there to Valverde. Valverde trying to beat Mendy at the near post. Come on, lads. Let's get a 3rd goal for security here. Just trying to write... only 1 minute. Sweet. Partey going there. Come on. Make it 3-0. And Nesri going to Kessie. Back to Nesri. I see the run underneath. It's Nesri squaring it. Oh, that's the cheekiest finish to put the icing on the cake. Mane's done a few of the Rabona kicks or whatever the bloody hell they're called. And that is surely going to be a 3-0 win. And there we go, lads. They don't even get time for a kickoff. In our first rebuild of 2022, we have had Liverpool's Africa-only team get the job done. If there's any different rebuilds or videos you want me to do this year, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm trying to change things up a little bit in FIFA 2022, get some cool, fresh ideas onto the channel. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're new around here though, lads, make sure you scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. Enjoy the title celebrations. It has been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace.